Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Legendary Pride Beyond with Dragon Cop. And it's going to be a special video episode of Skyrim. We're doing the Dragonborn DLC.
Buying and selling a wide range of assorted goods. The best selection in Windhelm.
So it's July 1st, and that means the next DLC.
I've seen bigger houses, but it's yours, so I like it.
That ring.
Now I think I need something to do if you're ever away, so I'll be opening a store. You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim worth loving. That's what I think. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Yeah, I think I got some stuff from her. Diseases, everything else is spin back.
Leaving? Take the world by storm, dearest.
I think we have a good enough soul gems and stuff. All right, let's head off
Assorted wares and tools
to
you just can't live without. Come and see for
whatever
yourself.
island that we call. So after this, DLC quest, mostly the main quest, then a couple other characters I wanted to come with to the island, and stay there and do their own thing from the island. It'd be sweet. We really need to have a dock symbol of it there so we can mark it. Someone, Baker, please have that. Would love to have something you can just travel to the docks, like Solitude, because they have a dock thing. A little bit longer, in 30 minutes than usual. But I have quickly stop right there, quickly say goodbye, and then stop there. Yeah. So I don't have, because 30 seconds is not that long. So some point we'll okay, we need to stop. Let's go to here and stop there, or stop right here in general. So I got some plans of it. Yeah, so they need to have a docking system in this area. That's all it is. You don't have to travel here or travel to Windhelm and have to go outside here.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gallon.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you? Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
I shop right now for the cutscene. Weaklings may be small in stature, but they attack in swarms and fearsome in melee combat. They are even known to ride boars as well. Blah, blah. Hopefully we don't have any problems.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Raven Rock. Oop. There we go. And
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions? I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what. I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement. The Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home. Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. Many more were exiled from their homeland.
Yeah.
Giollan, I was starting to wonder what happened.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked, yes, not the supplies you requested.
Alright, I want to do something different than like go straight towards the main DLC quest. I'm not gonna do. Is it closing time? Oh, it is. Yeah. Fucking morning. Maybe I'm gonna go in somewhere and then come back out. Oh, there's the blacksmith. It's over there. And I see the ship too.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe.
Okay.
They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. I prefer to handle these things on my own.
Okay.
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. No, wait. Maybe. I don't know how I know that name. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk about this. A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town.
Okay. I'll come back to you later. Oh, please. No, that's not the... See you later.
You can't hide from me.
I found a stray dog and he's attacking people.
You took its very soul.
Okay, let me put these bones and skulls somewhere else, so I can leave with them. All right, on to business. And a little bit sad that that's only a stray husky I saw. So this is what I did originally.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Cretius, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Ask most of the folks around here and they'd agree with you. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map. A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine. Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better. My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else. It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone. Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us. Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost. The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place. Oh, very well. Here. Tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. She thinks that old age has addled my mind, that I'm seeing things when there's nothing to be seen. I realize she cares about me, but she has to understand that I can't rest until I find out what happened to Gratian. Then I'll settle down peacefully and never set foot in this mine again. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, even before I discovered Gratian's old things. I just hope both of you don't mistake my enthusiasm for insanity. Be careful. Try the lower sections of the mine. I recognize the name, but I don't know how I know it. It sounds so familiar. It's so strange. I feel like it's from a dream. Something about the Earthstone and a shrine. That's it. That's all I can think of. Be careful down there. The mine can be treacherous.
How it's backwards. There we go. You know, I forgot. I fucking forgot my fucking... Ah! I forgot my fucking... Look at my Dragonborn thing. Okay, let me stop a second. Alright, got my brand new sword. It will stay with me for the rest of Skyrim gameplay. And it's the Dragonborn sword, the Excalibur Legendary. So it's pretty more powerful than my old Excalibur that's a Skyforged steel sword. Twice more powerful than a regular steel sword. I bet who got rid of it? Come here. Come here. Trap. Maybe not. Ah, here we go. Collect these things. Go in that display. Basically, it's ice ore. So you only get them, mining them by using a Nordic pick. And this one will be cheaper too. One thing special about the Nordic pick, I think the Nordic pick is more faster than an ordinary one. So I've been a little bit pissed of not just like I had to go back to my home to rename. This is the one I get him. Ooh. Not just go back and go back home to get my sword enchanted and name it and such. I had to do it twice. When I got back here and start the whole blah 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 and stuff, I realized my sword still has the dragon bone sword now. Not the one I originally named. I think this is yeah. Told you. I know how to do this. Just be like I don't know shit. Gonna use the Dragonborn shout of slowness if I find it. Hit it a little bit. There's the word of the dragon. Oh fuck. Come on! Attack! You stupid AI. Sometimes I forgot, like, oh, there's a boss to the end. Some of the reason Dragon Breaks don't attack that much. The word of the dragon. I believe this is my the armored one. Oops. Okay. Now, where's the exit? There should be like an exit. Is that other side? There you go. Yeah, there it is. And the black book.
As I told you, when I gave you the Arcana Infinium. Your free an illusion. Would you be? This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Sate your thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library. If you tire of the search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. For a time, the lure of Apocrypha will call you back. It is your fate.
Still have the mod. There's a mod where I have like all these Daedric creatures, have like Daedric hearts and such. Roll. Ah, there you go. These. I think I might have that. Alright. Exit. The wind change. Lever inside that. Lever inside. 10% more damage and get 10% more better price. The opposite. Okay. Your attack shout and skill books give you extra skill points. I might. Later on, I think that's the 6th one. This one's pretty good, but for my fucking level up skills. Did they change it or something? Because I remember there's something with your shouts and stuff. One of your shouts is like one below it give you like give the enemies like ashes and such. So yeah, this thing is pretty good. And if you have that one from the Dabala quest, you'd be pretty good when you face the opposite sex. So I'm the male, so I got more dominated to the females. If I'm a female, I like dominate the males.
I knew it! This what you want, huh?
Where's the exit? Oh, there it is.
Lucky hit.
Poor little Imperial. What time is it? We got 13 minutes.
What's that? There's someone over here. Yeah. No. Yeah.
And goodbye. What's about? Not jump. Man, my fucking jump things. head back this whole time. Bring information to the old guy. Did the quest. It's done. Probably don't have that much time to do the more of the quest line. Let me see. Where's the Rick friend? And then we go a little bit shopping.
Can I help you?
Drop some booty.
You're back. Please, tell me what you found.
Oh!
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rock fall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone. Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do. Those cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous. Solstheim is still rich in ebony ore. I know there's more down there. I can smell it. I come from 3 generations of miners, and I'm telling you that the East Empire Company was wrong. They just didn't want to spend the coin trying to find it. Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own 2 hands. After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus. Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Reavers. I never knew my father. My mother and I always lived alone. I asked her about him many times, but she seemed angry and refused to speak about him. So eventually, I let it go. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial City. Unfortunately, yes. I only had enough coins saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone. I wanted her to see her homeland before she died. Until I met my darling Aphia, yes. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old. Mark my words. Raven Rock isn't finished yet. They've laughed at me, Aphia. They thought I was a crazy old fool, but I proved them wrong.
People laugh at things they don't believe. It helps them accept the unknown.
You're too kind to people, always giving them the benefit of the doubt. Don't know how you put up with it.
Well, I put up with you, don't I? Allow me to apologize for Cretius's behavior. I'm afraid he hasn't been himself lately. To understand how we met one another, you have to appreciate what he's going through. Cretius is a 3rd-generation miner. All his life, he's lived and breathed nothing else. By the time Cretius came of age, the ebony mine in Raven Rock was shut down. He took that quite hard. Our home has been in his family for over 200 years. Leaving would have been like abandoning precious memories. Instead, he stayed on Solstheim and spent most of his life prospecting for a new ebony source. Sadly, it never surfaced. A decade ago, this drove him into a deep depression. He shut himself inside his home and refused to come out. It was after refusing to allow anyone to bring him food, Counselor Morvain ordered his door to be knocked down before Cretius starved to death. I was a temple priest at the time, and they had me use my healing arts to restore strength to his ailing body. I stayed for a while and cared for him, then I suppose we fell in love.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Okay, I'm out. Okay, we'll finish this talk later. Let's go to the shrine. Well, temple, shrine, temple, whatever. What do they call worship goddess or gods? This one is Boothia. I think Boothia is the future prince, or yeah, prince of Pensacola or something. Man, look at all these fucking... Oh, I do 10% more one-handed weapons. Morpholia. Here's the bigger prince of lying and deceitful, or secrets and such. And Azura, yeah. The Digger Prince of the Twilight, the Unknown, and the Future kind of stuff. The reason I'm worship these things because Dragon Cop is not just a Imperial. He is also a Dummer. The Dark Elf. The reason I said that because of like my Oblivion days of Dragon Cop. Put this away or sell it. I'm gonna keep it in that one. Alright. Four takes, that's more room. Sword. Okay. That's good done. Well, we got 3 minutes left. So tomorrow we will do the main DLC quest. I knew the fact that when I do this, the quest for the mining thing will be like done there. So tomorrow I know where we're going.
Here in his shrine.
What?
Milori, I've finally gotten that letter.
That they have forgotten.
It's not this again.
What's that supposed to mean?
Feathers, they don't care about us. If they did, we wouldn't be standing ankle deep in ash trying to sell a few meager trinkets to survive. They just send you those promises to keep you off their backs. You must know this.
Sorry, never mind.
I always like they go there. Only a little more hour. The guy that's blacksmithing to get there. I still got that quest that he needs me.
You can't get blood from a stone, though. As it is, we can barely make ends meet.
Find my pickaxe yet? So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it. I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
Yep. Hold on. I want to change that. Because, let you know that, spoiler alert, that he's part of the Thieves Guild, so make him, what he looks like, actually. We'll give him, I think I'm gonna give him, let's give him this.
Okay, you talked me into it.
There you go.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
There's a couple others, but I'm not telling you.
I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time.
Are you with the...
The finest weapons and armor.
Crappy materials. I cannot sell you the ice stuff.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up.
What do you need, my
right.
friend? To understand, Cretius. By the time Cretius came, our home, instead, a decade ago, this drove him into a deep depression.
Okay.
He shut himself inside his home and refused to come out.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this part of the Dawnguard story. Peace out, my homies. Peace out.